Peace to the family. And today, I thought I should give y'all this message of me versus me. I think everybody has an understanding now that there is nothing that starts without starting with self. I don't think y'all heard it. Nothing starts without starting with self. So all the problems that we have inside of our life, they start with self. You feel me? Anything, any dreams, any aspirations that we have, the reason why we are not completing or excelling to our dreams is because of self. We have these mental blockages. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I ain't got enough money. Forget all of that. I'm saying today, anything that I put my mind to, anything that come out of my mouth, I'm going to do it. Say it with me. Anything that me and you, anything that we put our minds to, we going to complete it. We going to do it with excellence. There is nothing in this universe that can stop us but self. That is why we have to go within ourselves. We have to do the shadow work from all the hurt, from all the harm that we do to ourselves, from all the thing, all the talking in our ear that we hear people saying, like, oh, that's not good enough. We are good enough. We will succeed. And since we on the topic talking about me versus me, higher self versus the lower self. The lower self is going to do everything in its power to keep you on that lower dimension so it can operate. Your higher self is going to do vice versa. But which one are you? Which one are you going to allow to take over and have dominion and have control over you? Because, like I said, this battle was me versus me. And your battle was you versus you. Whichever self that you are today and whichever self that you are tomorrow, whether it's you vibing high or you going through some shit, right? We still have to remember that you are still manifesting. You are still manifesting while you going through this battle versus me. So if you say to yourself while you in this lower realm, oh, no, I can't do it. You can't do it. You can't. Because that's who you are today. You are the man who said that they cannot do it. And yeah, sure, it's 1,000,001 things that are going wrong. But it's also 1,000,001 things why you can smile today. You walking, ain't you? You can breathe, both of your legs working, both of your arms working, your lungs working. It's a lot of people that wish they had what you had. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful. And that's another superpower of the universe, is being grateful. Because once you start to be grateful, now the universe, we talk about universal laws here. Now the universe is now working with you. Because now you operate, all of this leads back to me versus me. Whatever energy that you're embodying, whatever thoughts that you are embodying, they become self now. They become you. So now what thoughts are you going to let take over you? Something that I do when I feel that battle with me versus me start to manifest is I say I will not fail. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I start putting these positive affirmations, start putting these positive thoughts into the universe. And then what I go do is I not only feel good, I also express good. I start giving more. Probably the reason that I'm feeling this is probably because I was selfish on this day. That's also a battle with me versus me. Sometimes when you feel in that battle and you feeling like you losing, sometimes you just gotta scream. You gotta release that energy up off of you. There is, and I repeat, there is no force, no entity, no energy that can infiltrate you without you accepting that energy. Let's think about it now. We're talking about a possession, a lower dimensional being that is still a reflection of you, embodying you. That's all a possession is, because in order for them to embody you, you have to give them consent. Something that helped me overcome this enormous battle with me versus me is I think about my body or my vessel as an animal, right? Let's look at dogs. I look at it as an animal. If you do not tame or you do not control that animal or your beast side, that animal is going to be an animal. The animal's not going to listen to you. The animal's not going to follow instructions that you give the beast or the animal side. If you say, hey, yeah, we working out today, and then all of a sudden here come these self-sabotaging thoughts. I think I'll just stay here. It's too hot outside. Or, I ain't worked out in a minute. My muscles gonna be tired. Who cares? Let's get it done. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And when I do it, I'm gonna do it with excellence. There is nothing in the universe that can stop you but yourself. There will be a constant battle between me versus me on this dimension and other dimensions too when you pass on. And the reason why that battle with me versus me even exists is because it's a total balance, right? Let's get that understood too. Is the battle with me versus me is also total balance. If somebody was completely positive, where is the negative? It's imbalance. It's too much positive. More spiritually conscious that we become about these certain things like higher self and lower self, and how the higher self think and how the lower self think, that'll help us navigate through this game that we call life, through this dimension. How this even came about, this video of me versus me, how I even manifested to get into y'all. I was working out today, and when I was working out, I was like, oh shit, I'm tired. I ran like a mile and a half. I'm like, oh shit, I'm tired. But then I start thinking about, I'm not tired. I can do this. I can do this. I start breathing in and out. I will not fail. I will succeed. I will not let myself self-sabotage me. And I just kept running. I'm thinking about the end goal, on how fit my body gonna be. I'm just keep running, I'm not stopping. Every time that I feel myself finna stop, or I feel myself giving up, a burst of energy. I will not fail. And by me knowing this basic knowledge of me versus me, guess what I did? I made it home. I ran all the way home, non-stop. And what that showed me is that I am really powerful. You're really powerful. You can do anything that you put your mind to. I know we've been hearing that since we was kids. Oh, you can be anything that you want to be. We heard that, right? But they never really went into details on you could be whatever that you want to be. We was never taught that how I'm feeling can affect my reality. We was never taught that every thought, every action has a vibrational frequency that comes behind it. We was never taught that. So I'm not blaming y'all for if y'all are losing the battle, me versus me. I'm telling y'all right now, you are powerful. You can overcome the battles of self. But I can't fight your battles. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight your battles. Because once again, This battle with me versus me, it's internally. This not an external battle. This is internal. When I go into the store, sometimes I be like, oh yeah, I could just walk out, put the shit in my pocket. But then my other side of myself, I know this ain't right. I know that energy that I'm gonna get behind this, right? When y'all feel yourself slipping in that battle between you and self, that's when it's time to go to shadow work, hermit mode. I gotta work on myself because I can't let my lower self win. Because if your lower self win, you will be transcended. You ain't gonna get up. You ain't gonna have no drive of what you wanna do today. You're gonna let all these negative thoughts consume you, because that's what they do. Negative energy, it comes to consume. Positive energy, it comes to reflect, shine the light. People might not really understand on why you going into hermit mode, but once again, this battle with me versus me, this really ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but myself. You know what I'm saying? This got something to do with my elevation, my dreams, my aspirations, my thoughts, my actions. You know what I'm saying? This goes on many different planes of existence when we're talking about the battle of me versus me. Some things that I can suggest that we do when we feel ourselves slipping is go back to the basics. You can't never go wrong with going back to the basics now. See, what the basics is, that's going outside and grounding yourself. Me. That's going outside and grounding yourself. Eating right. We gotta know that what you put inside of me, self, it's gonna reflect on self, you. It's gonna reflect into this outer realm, because just look at it like this. Your vessel is a car, expensive car, Mercedes-Benz, BMW. And you decide to put regular gas inside of your car, it's not gonna operate the same. The same as your body. You're not gonna think the same. You're gonna think on the vibration of the fuel that's inside of your body. The actions that we do has a shockwave throughout the universe. Karma, whether it's good karma or whether it's bad karma, that's where we get the phrase of God and Goddess, because we have that simple knowledge. I know if I give unconditionally, if I give love from out my heart, that's going to come back to me, to the universe, and that's going to help me with the battle versus me. That battle with me versus me is going to help with that battle. And first step of fighting the battle is taking accountability that where I'm at right now in my life is because of me. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's all stem from you. You want to elevate. You want to see yourself growing in your life. You're tired of being stuck. You're tired of being in this unhealthy relationship that you in. You know what I'm saying? That start with self. You decided these decisions. I mean, there's some things that's outside our control, yeah, that the universe put you in. You still made that decision on whether it was going to be a positive outlook or it was going to be a negative outlook on your reality. Like, look, I'm going to keep dropping examples for y'all. Good example. Somebody took some money from me, right? And it was on my heart real heavy. Like, it could have took a turn. Can't even lie to y'all. But it was on my heart real heavy. Until I sat down with self. I sat down with self. And I'm thinking, how can I see the positive outcome of this situation. And I start just putting that out there. Look at the positive, God. Look at the positive, self. You got to look at the positive of the situation. Otherwise, it's going to be completely negative because it's already a negative situation to begin with. So as I'm sitting with self and I'm thinking, all of a sudden it hit me. I learned the lesson. As simple as that. And I got so happy. I'm like, let's go. I learned the lesson. Finding any positive outlook. Sitting with self, finding any positive outlook, even when it's a negative situation. And I tell you, the joy that just overcame, and it was like I was taking a joy bath. I ain't never took no joy bath, but it was like I was taking a joy bath, and I just embodied that energy. And then that helped me release that energy into the universe. Which that takes strength, that takes discipline with sitting with self instead of letting these negative thoughts overcome you. Oh, I got bills to take care of. What about me? It's a million, like I said, it's 1,000,001 things that you could think about that is of the negative in a situation. Just vice versa, it's 1,000,001 things that you could think about in a positive of any situation. It all lies within that battle with me versus me. Even if you get in an altercation with a reflection, we call them reflections for a reason. That's still me. The first law of the universe will tell you that. Everything is one. Everything is God. That's still a reflection of me versus me, ain't it? Because focus so much on the outside world, all it is. We focus so much on this that we don't focus enough on this. We don't focus enough on me or the actions that I did in a situation, or how I could have went about a situation that could have turned that situation into a positive situation, right? And once we start tuning in and honing and harvesting that energy, once we start harvesting, not that energy, once we start harvesting that thought of it all started with me, not saying we playing a blame game, but it did all start with me. Because everything, all it is me. There is nothing outside of me. There's nothing outside of God. It's really what I'm trying to say. When that battle with me versus me really hit the fan, that's when you turn to the higher self of all higher selves, which is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Certain situations, my human brain cannot comprehend or cannot digest certain situations, and I don't know why certain situations even came about. So I need to talk to my higher self. That's another thing that I really want to get into with this battle with higher self. When people are praying, they're praying to a separate entity. When God is you, there's nothing outside of source, energy. Nothing at all. I just do something for me today. I want y'all to work on that battle with me versus me. When y'all feel negative energy come up on you, shake it off. Work on that battle. Don't let negative energy or these negative low vibrational thoughts overcome you. You overcome them. The higher always overcome the lower. But you have to have that knowledge. You have to have that willpower, because I ain't never say it was easy. I never said it was easy. Oh, it's a war. I ain't gonna cuss, but it's a war. It's a real life war, because certain situations, like I said, they're negative situations. Are you going to become a part of this reality, or you going to become a god of this reality. That's just a message that was on my heart today. You know what I'm saying? I really felt that energy of that battle with me versus me on today. And I just felt like I should express and might be able to help somebody else that's going through the same thing that I'm going through. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. Just to be expecting more content. I'm on the grind. I'm still on the battle with me versus me when it comes to pushing this content and becoming disciplined when it comes to pushing out this content. Until next time, y'all, go subscribe, like, share. Go follow me on all social media platforms, and I'm going to get back with y'all.
Grateful, divine love, universe we thankful. If I've been high,